it is what it is. And again, the media like to hate him too. So, yeah, you know, I'm going to catch a lot of that backlash too. But I mean, it is what it is. I ain't really studying that too much. I'm not worried about narratives. I'm worried about what I can do in the ring.
All right, brother.
Storm brewing and tensions are at an all-time high. During their latest face-off, Davis and Roach didn't just stand toe-to-toe, they clashed in a heated exchange of words that nearly turned physical. The intensity was undeniable, with both fighters refusing to back down. With fight night approaching, the question remains, will Davis make a statement in his supposed final bout, or will Roach shatter his farewell plans?
There's a rematch clause, people, so get ready for 2 fights. But, yes, and after I beat him the second time, I probably would ask the WBA to let me go up to 140 and fight.
In the weeks leading up to the fight, Tank Davis has been turning heads with his incredible physique. Known for his raw power and speed, he's looking sharper than ever this time around. Social media erupted when he posted a photo showcasing his ripped frame, with fans immediately noticing he was already at or near fighting weight, a clear sign he's taking Roach seriously. One fan questioned the retirement talk, saying, "And you guys think he's going to retire?" Clearly very motivated. Another pointed out Davis's past struggles with weight, adding, "I thought he wasn't disciplined. He used to blow up between fights. This guy is serious." With Davis in peak condition, the stakes have never been higher.
Would you be content if you won this and that's your last fight? Or nah, still some more heads you gotta put on the wall?
Yeah, it's definitely some more heads to put on the wall.
Lamont. Roach, in contrast, has kept things relatively quiet, but his camp has been dropping hints. Small training clips have surfaced, showing Roach pushing his speed and endurance to new levels. His team insists he's never been in better shape, promising he'll bring a pace Davis won't be ready for. When Davis and Roach finally met for their official face-off, the tension exploded. Davis, infamous for his intense stare-downs, stepped in close with his signature icy glare. Roach didn't flinch, matching his energy without hesitation. Then the verbal shots started flying. Davis leaned in and warned, "You're not lasting 3 rounds with me. You're out cold." Roach fired right back. "Keep underestimating me, that's why you'll be on the canvas looking at the lights." The war of words is over. Now, only the fight remains.
Can't even see who it is. Yeah. Who is the dude? Who is the dude?
The back and forth escalated until security had to step in. Davis looked ready to throw a punch, and Roach responded by shoving forward, forcing officials to separate them before things got out of control. While Davis is in peak condition, he has also hinted that this could be his final year in boxing. At just 30 years old, he has floated the idea of retiring by 2025, a revelation that has sparked intense debate among fans and analysts. One fan questioned the timing, saying, "Why would he retire now? He's got so many big fights ahead." Another was far less sympathetic. When will Davis fight a real threat? Roach isn't it. He needs to face Lomachenko or Keyshawn Davis before talking about retirement. With all eyes on March 1st, the question remains, will Davis prove he's leaving on his own terms, or will Roach ruin his farewell?
Are you retiring?
What changed? What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Kakura. Stevenson has added more fuel to the fire, taking shots at Davis in an interview with Talk Sport. "He's the big superstar," Stevenson said. "The ball is in his court. I can't send him an offer, but Al Heyman can. I don't know why it hasn't happened. He's a weird human being. To be honest, I don't have much respect for him." Stevenson's comments have only intensified speculation that a showdown between him and Davis is inevitable if Tank doesn't retire first. Fans are now questioning, is Davis truly done with boxing, or is this all setting the stage for one final career-defining fight?
Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
The Keyshawn. Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming his name. He haven't done nothing.
Despite Davis being the heavy favorite, Lamont Roach is no easy opponent. He has quietly built an impressive resume. and his camp has been laser-focused on exposing Davis's weaknesses. Tank's got power, no doubt, Roach said during a recent media day. But he's not invincible. He's been rocked before. If I stay disciplined, I'll take him to deep waters and drown him. Roach's team has reportedly been drilling strategies to neutralize Davis's explosive style. They're banking on endurance, movement, and avoiding Tank's devastating left hook. But if Davis takes care of business, the conversation will immediately shift to what's next. Fans are already calling for 2 mega fights, a long-awaited clash with Vasyl Lomachenko or a high-stakes showdown with Keyshawn Davis. Either matchup could be massive and might even convince Davis to rethink retirement. However, if Roach pulls off the upset, it would send shockwaves through the boxing world. A win could launch him into superstardom, setting up either a rematch or a title shot against another top contender. The fan base is split. Some believe Davis will steamroll Roach, with one fan writing, "Roach is in trouble." Others aren't so sure, with another saying, "There's no way Davis is retiring after this. He looks too motivated." March 1st is shaping up to be more than just a fight. It's a turning point in both fighters' careers.
I mean, if he want to retire with the career that he got, then go ahead and do whatever you got to do. So I disagree with it. I think it's soft, but that's on him.
Do you still think that fight's possible? I know
Others believe Roach has a real shot. Davis is underestimating him, and that's a dangerous mistake, one commenter warned. Roach has nothing to lose and everything to gain. But if there's one thing Davis has made crystal clear, it's that he isn't just confident, he's downright dangerous. As the undefeated WBA lightweight champion, Davis has built a fearsome reputation as a ruthless knockout artist. And ahead of his March 1 showdown with Roach, his words are turning heads. Davis recently reminded the world why he's a force to be reckoned with, boasting about handing 8 undefeated fighters their first career losses. It's a chilling statement that serves as a warning to Roach. But will it hold up in the ring? More importantly, what's next for Davis? Is this truly his final fight, or is there another chapter waiting to be written in the career of one of boxing's most electrifying stars? Davis's Instagram post declaring "I am dangerous" wasn't just a statement, it was a warning shot to Roach and the entire lightweight division. If there's one thing Davis has mastered, it's breaking his opponents mentally before the fight even begins. Whether it was Jose Pedraza in 2017 or Ryan Garcia in 2023, Davis has built his reputation on dismantling the aura of invincibility surrounding undefeated fighters. His rise to superstardom wasn't just about talent, it was fueled by a ferocious work ethic and an unrelenting hunger to dominate. A prime example, his brutal knockout of Frank Martin in June 2024. Coming off a massive win over Ryan Garcia, Davis wasted no time returning to camp, sharpening his weapons and delivering yet another statement victory. That fight cemented his status as the most dangerous man in boxing. Now, with Roach standing in his way, Davis isn't just looking for a win. He's looking to send another ruthless message.
I will never let nobody play me like that in the negotiations ever again. That will never happen. Ever. I'm going to beat this guy, this guy, this guy. I'm going to get so big that Gervonta has to fight me. And we're going to do it on the right and fair terms.
One boxing analyst put it best. Davis doesn't just want to win. He wants to send a message, and that message is simple: don't mess with Tank. While Lamont Roach may not have the undefeated record of Davis's past victims, he's no pushover. On January 1st, 2025, Roach proved his resilience, power, and determination to succeed. Despite the odds heavily favoring Davis, Roach has been vocal about his confidence, refusing to buy into the Davis hype. "Tank is underestimating me," he said during a recent press event. "He thinks this is just another day at the office, but I'm here to shock the world." With fight night approaching, Roach isn't just coming to compete, he's coming to shake up the entire division. The question is, will he rise to the occasion, or will Davis do what he always does, crush another challenger's dreams?
I say 9th round.
What?
I say 9th round.
You said 9th?
Yeah.
What's your response to that, Lamont?
Look, he got scared. Look, he looked at night.
I'm telling him, you saying you going down in a night?
Roach's camp has reportedly been dissecting Davis's past fights, searching for vulnerabilities to exploit. One key area? Davis's tendency to take early shots before settling into his rhythm. If Roach can capitalize on that window, his best bet will be quick combinations and constant movement, staying elusive and avoiding Tank's devastating power shots. But this fight hasn't come without its share of drama. Davis originally announced the bout with Roach months ago, but delays and scheduling conflicts led to mounting frustration on both sides. At one point, Davis even declared the fight was off, leaving fans and media scrambling for answers. After weeks of tense negotiations, both fighters are now officially locked in for March 1st in Brooklyn, New York. The stage is set, the tensions are high, and the stakes couldn't be greater. Now the only thing left is for these two warriors to settle it in the ring.
I think he actually took this fight for the naysayers and all this and all the people talking shit about the fight. I think he actually took the fight because he know that I'm a dog, and he want to prove his skills against a dog. So I'm gonna show y'all what happens when two dogs get in the ring together.
The delays may have been a blessing in disguise for Roach, giving him extra time to prepare for the biggest fight of his career. But for Davis, it was yet another test of patience. This sport's all about politics now, Davis vented in a recent interview. Too much talking, not enough fighting. I'm just ready to shut everyone up. The biggest twist in Davis's story? His looming retirement at just 30 years old. He recently announced plans to leave boxing by the end of 2025, a move that has stunned fans and critics alike. But for Davis, the decision isn't about legacy, it's about self-preservation. I've given everything to boxing, he said in a candid interview. I love the sport, but it takes a toll mentally, physically, emotionally. I don't want to be one of those guys who stays too long and ends up broken. Now the question isn't just whether Davis will win on March 1st, it's whether we're witnessing the final chapter of one of boxing's most electrifying careers. This isn't the first time Davis has voiced his frustration with the boxing world. He's been outspoken about the business side of the sport, calling it trash and expressing disillusionment with the constant politics. That come with it. But beyond the frustrations, money has always been a key factor in his decision. The goal was always to make as much money as possible and get out while I'm still healthy, Davis admitted. Once I'm done, I'm done. No comebacks, no exhibitions, none of that. Tank has made it clear he's retiring by the end of 2025. So, will it happen? Or is Garcia just chasing a ghost? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for all the latest boxing updates.